Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, where we unravel the mysteries behind those dense financial reports and bring you the juicy bits. Today, we're diving into Star Equity Holdings Incorporated's latest filing. And let's just say, it is a bit like looking at a company in transition, offering us a peek at their future plans and some very, very recent activity. This is a pretty standard form called an 8K, which companies use to announce major events that shareholders should know about right away. Think of it as a company's way of dropping a press release directly to the SEC. The really interesting part here is the date, the 25th of November 2025. That is very recent, meaning this report is hot off the presses, giving us the absolute latest on what Star Equity Holdings Incorporated is up to. Now, when we look at the securities registered, we see their common stock, which is what most people think of when they hear stock. It trades under the symbol STRA on the Nasdaq. They also have preferred stock, Series A, trading as STRA-P on Nasdaq. And importantly, they have something called preferred share purchase rights. These aren't shares of stock you can buy and sell like normal shares. Instead, they're often like warrants or rights that give holders the ability to buy stock under certain conditions, sometimes to protect against unfriendly takeovers or to give existing shareholders a benefit. The filing lists these rights in different classes of preferred stock. All of these have very recent dates associated with them, suggesting recent corporate actions or issuances. This section tells us that Star Equity Holdings Incorporated is providing some extra information to the public, specifically an investor presentation and an investor fact sheet. They made these available on their website on the 25th of November 2025. This means they are sharing more detailed insights into their business and operations as of the 30th of September 2025. The company is essentially giving us a snapshot of their status before this November 2025 report. They are being upfront that this is summary information. They are wisely reminding everyone that these documents are just a highlights reel. The full picture is found in their official SEC filings. They are also saying they might update these at any time, but they don't have to. This is typical legal language to manage expectations. And here is where we see what those exhibits are. They've attached an investor presentation and a fact sheet, both dated the 25th of November 2025. This is the core of the Regulation FD disclosure. They are giving us the materials they are using to communicate with investors right now. Finally, we have the signatures. Matthew K. Diamond, the Chief Accounting Officer, has signed off on this report, dated the 25th of November 2025. This is the stamp of approval from the company's finance leadership. So, what is the story here? Star Equity Holdings Incorporated is filing an 8K very shortly after the reporting date, which usually means something significant happened. They're also releasing an investor presentation and fact sheet. The fact that they're providing these supplemental materials, especially so close to the filing date, suggests they want to communicate a specific narrative or highlight recent developments. The presence of preferred stock and purchase rights indicates potential equity restructuring or financing activities. Given the very recent date and the supplemental disclosures, it strongly implies that Star Equity Holdings Incorporated is likely either announcing a new strategic direction, a significant transaction, or perhaps providing an update on their financial performance and future outlook. Since the report itself doesn't contain the deep dives into the financials and instead points to those exhibits, our focus here is on the timing and the provision of updated investor materials. This is a company that wants you to know what it is doing right now, and it is providing the polished materials to tell that story. Looking at this filing, the most immediate takeaway is that Star Equity Holdings Incorporated is actively communicating with its investors and the market. The timing of this 8 coupled with the release of an investor presentation and fact sheet suggests a proactive approach to investor relations, likely tied to significant corporate events or strategic updates. While this particular filing doesn't detail the granular financial figures we might see in a 10Q or 10K, it signals that the company is in a phase of active management and communication, perhaps preparing for future announcements or solidifying its current strategy. The mention of preferred stock and purchase rights hints at potential equity maneuvers, which warrants further investigation into the content of those investor presentations. Alright, that is our quick decode of this Star Equity Holdings Incorporated filing. What do you think these recent disclosures and supplemental materials signal for the company's future? Let us know in the comments below if you found this breakdown helpful. Smashing that like button is a great way to show your support, and don't forget to subscribe for more unvarnished corporate insights. Also, join our growing community on Discord. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next decode.